Peace FM 104.3. Who to meet Kaakie?
And come on back while you music producer friend no JMJ. Jam Master J. Now, young come so now Asabia. Eda bontin say one no dia to just say CCR no. Eba no Ghana nyom to a secular side no te say one more to high life, one more to hip life, one more to ebia dancehall. A man side no dear. Send a story no say GMG dia to John say and shedan ko yesa. So ya come man so GMG to say we.
I'm good. Oh, how are you too?
Me are fine. Me are daruma. Right. So no crasa. For the atuja say a man side said na me chechi me sisi anya man said that enko yesa Ebony film Kaakie ni MzVee mu ama sisi ade aye slow in fact it's dead sana kano.
Okay, first of all let me say a good afternoon to your listeners. I think that's not what I meant. You see, if you look carefully to those three names you mentioned, they are female dancehall artists. So my statement was in reference to the fact that when you look at the female dancehall side, where Ebony, Kaakie, and
Mpacha won shadan teachi sa wo
may they fra one shot makoka bidino man can here, then it will turn to another problem.
Okay, so Kaakie no baby I want to mean Kaakie no ade bro na mama na matia shiri.
So basically the point is say if you look at these three girls now, they were almost dancehall artists.
Okay.
Female dancehall artists.
Okay.
Now, if you mention Kaakie, MzVee, Ebony, during their time, they really held the fort very high. Now, as of now, no, my statement now is based on the fact that the female dancehall side, no, are yet slow. It would be suicidal on my part to say, female musicians in general wrong, because we have Wiela doing so well. We have Efia still on the road. We have Becca still working. So there is no way I can say manning na 360. No, I was just referring to the female dancehall aspect.
Okay.
That's basically
okay. But I'm sure sir, you know, and a big crab baby say but MzVee still out that so nyom then I become well.
Yes. MzVee still does. She's still on road, but if you look at the content she put out these days, you wouldn't want to call them dancehall, would you? I remember her last song, for instance, with the Mugis, for instance. It's proper pure Afrobeat. So if you look at it from that angle, I probably have a point, because these days the material she puts out has nothing to do with dancehall.
Again, me assure say unim say JMJ be so ne o ebeji hwachinye say some of these so-called dancehall male artists in the crown wo mo yanyum bia I be crown so ka say okay I'm sure you know say yes obi so-called dancehall but waje high life I mean award the pain, so people also disputing okay and also then abeka
that one is a general issue if you want to debate and hold on to it. First of all, let's be very realistic. I've seen hip-hop artists win an R&B song before because they had a feature with an R&B artist. I've seen a reggae artist win something that is not 100% reggae. But I understand where you are coming from. The point is that Obi Becca said, okay, say you can say dancehall, artists no more dancehall, no 100%, or minimum 100%, you know, should dancehall.
Sure.
But we'll look at the greater aspect of it. When we say, let's say, X amount of people are like this, it doesn't mean that all of them are 100. We just look at the higher
percentage.
Exactly.
Okay. Now, so right now, senior see can there now quite okay. Ye ni obia bi amen fans or ye dance or see or ye Ghana nyum tu na.
No, what it means, Mr. In fact, I think somebody misquoted me a little bit. You see, when I said dead, I didn't mean dead. I mean vibrancy.
Okay.
In that issue, in that instant, vibrancy here means that there could be people doing it. But how much are they upfront? Like, how are they really holding the fort? I mean, within these three names that we mentioned, during their era, bro, you could comfortably tell me that within every month there was either mad tunes dropping back and forth, always within them. But as that we have now, there probably will be some people doing it. But my point of dead means vibrancy.
Okay.
How vibrant is what they are doing in society now.
Okay, so I mean, who you music producer, so beat maker in the account, who studio, who shanyum to for who industry nimu. Dia na ebi akakra wunim no, obeka se ama akobane sa se now after the exit of ebi amanfo bit say Ebony Kaakie no ama eniama ye slow ana vibrancy ni se ne ebi a wo ma dibe bia ye gidigidi ebi anka obenya tama na Ebony mu gina wo na so ni Kaakie no. Dia na ususu se ama akobane sa no.
I can't pinpoint one particular reason, but one few thing I know or I have come to personally encounter is that, first of all, I think we need to pay a little more attention to our female artists, because the attention we maybe spend giving on the male artists is not as equal as to the females. Because I believe, say, there are girls out there who are still doing it, but then maybe their support, the kind of support we give to those three artists, are not getting that side. That's one. Secondly, the female side is a bit dicey, like it's a bit very difficult compared to the male side. You know, if you need, let's say, 100% energy to manage a male artist, you probably will need a 300% to manage a female artist. So first of all, it makes it a bit very tedious and then very hard to see people investing and spending time on them. So the few that normally are able to pass through all this tough time and make it, those are the ones we have. But it will take us time to maybe groom new ones into the system again. But nevertheless, like I said, I'm sure there are a lot of girls doing exactly what we are talking about, but they probably may not be getting the support and the attention the three girls used to get from us.
Okay, all right. Well, I'm sure we could just go on and on and on. Watch it here and Semonomo, send a sit here. But I mean, generally, so saying and because if you are better now, a bit more cancel. Okay, I say Ghana music industry, you know. And Yamako Yema Mema, send a structured Yamano, yeah, and I say, favor Mema no more, sing a man. Could that also be Sabia and also can say that amount?
Oh, let's be honest. Gender balancing is not only in music. I mean, it's a subject that is being discussed all over the world. I mean, even in America, if I say mention 10 female artists as against even 20, you might finish naming the male even before getting me 10. It's a worldwide issue. Gender balance is not only in music; it's all over. I mean, the amount of male professionals or talents you probably will see won't be the same amount as it is for the females. It is something that is worldwide. It has nothing to do with just music. But I believe that we are not doing bad in the country. Because if you look at the female artists we have, let's be honest, the level at which Wiella had taken female musicianship to, sincerely speaking, I don't think none of our female artists have been there yet. Efia has also done very great. Becca, super amazing. And name all these three female artists we are talking about. And listen, even if you want to mention females, we have more of them even in the gospel. Plenty. If I want to mention female artists in the gospel, I might even have more there than even in the secular. You understand me? So
sure.
It's not really deliberate thing to, let's say, push females down. No. I think it's got to do with the energy. You know, it's very difficult doing music, not only in Ghana, worldwide. So to see a young girl who is, let's say, holding school, working, and trying to do music in addition, it's very, very difficult.
Okay.
Most of the time, you see the guys, they give their life to music 100%. Like I said, music is their only solution, so they don't have alternatives. But in the case of women, it's sometimes very difficult. You find them holding on either to family, either to marriage, kids, and so there are a whole lot of things that don't really allow them to go that hard.
Okay, Mom, you must have this final question. I mean, Joe, about dancehall, maybe a fine. See, I say, mana, woman, no one said, and no son, I ain't be a call from Nini, a cahono. I know, say you're very influential, instrumental, and yeah, obiti se kaki, modern bar, modern Pia Bonting, and in your cajon. Is this a be a CC, mana be a mushiamu, maybe as a music producer, obe buana, be a man, be in dancehall, no moon, be, and I be a one casana and I say, okay, I don't want to help anybody in that line or on that side. And now Senator Mushebi, and now we don't have many talent. Ebi on betting I dance on Senator.
I'll be sincere and blatant with you. The day Charterhouse introduced Kaakie to me from Stars of the Future, when I heard her sound, that feeling, that goosebumps that I had, I haven't encountered that in a long while. I meet on a daily a lot of young girls. Oh, JMJ, I want to sing. Can you check my demo out? But what I noticed is after Ebony, Kaakie, MzVee, let's say when they say, I think they understanding. Let's say it is easy to do music, and maybe you just have to show flesh and body and sing, for lack of better words, sing some profane song, and then you are done. But it is much more than they seem to think. It's a tedious work. It's a full-time job. And so I've not come across that young girl with the kind of voice that will make me go like, wow, listen, let's sit down and talk. But the ones I meet on a daily, it's a no for me, sincerely speaking.
So, Sunny, I can't get me to ask you, is it about voice, the talent, maybe one we share on money?
Sometimes it varies.
Okay.
You could meet somebody super talented, but some of the courses that the person comes along with is not favorable. Like, let's say somebody is super talented, but maybe she wants to do, or maybe she's in school, or she's working, or she's doing something else. So what happens is she wants to give 50% of her time to the music while she focuses on maybe family life or school or work.
Okay.
Now what happens is that it's risky for me as a business person because I then
who be 100% or didn't be a senior to you. Okay.
That's what happens.
Okay.
And then the ones who are very 100% ready, say that is all they have. They are lacking in terms of talent and all of that. Yeah.
I see.
I'll be sincere with you.
Okay.
When we met Kaakie, he was a level 100 student in Legon.
Yeah.
So if you notice, she'll rise and then she'll be quiet again. Whenever she's quiet, it's either exam or she's doing service or one of those things. So we had to be balancing school and nursing and music together. And for business, sometimes it wasn't very good on my side because, well, while the team is ready to roll, school is calling, national service is calling, work is calling, and we have to be balancing in between all of this. So moving on, one of the things the team said was that, listen, we are looking up to somebody whose only attention is for this, so that when we put our money and our time on, we all know that we are going 100% all out.
Okay. All right. Well, yeah, that's the JMJ. Yeah, I appreciate your time. Yamin shop up.
This FM 104.3. Good to meet Kaakie.